You're watching the News Channel 15 Highlight Zone with Glenn Marini and Ross Kinsey.
Well, you can call Denise Austin, Body by Jake, or Jillian Michaels because tonight boys basketball teams are getting toned up for the tournament.
I like my favorite, P90X. Conference play, though, for most teams in the books. For some, it's all about finishing out the last 2 weeks of the regular season strong. For Homestead, it's about finishing the regular season undefeated. But first, we'll start in the ACAC, where the conference title came down to tonight. Adams Central, a perfect 6-0 in league play, a win over rival South Adams, and the Jets would win the championship outright. A loss, they'd have to share it with Leo. Adams Central at South Adams. It's your Highlight Zone game of the week. AC trying to win that first outright title since 1977, but it's South Adams leading 16-9 after the first quarter. Starfires add to their lead in the second. Mark Smith converts in transition. Then Dustin Warner, he had a huge game. 31 points to lead all scores on the night, but the Jets would come flying back. Kyle Fawcett misses, but his buddy Isaac Luganbill there to clean up the miss. Dalton Combs then dials long distance. This game was all tied at 28 at the half. Big third quarter for AC. Fawcett, yeah, he doesn't miss this time, driving baseline. Then Ben Snider, he's going to clean up this miss for Mr. Fawcett as well. Combs, a big night as well. 2 of his 14 points. AC was up 8 heading into the fourth. In the fourth, SA trying to keep it close. Chase Moser, 2 of his 7 points, but then Maverick Balmer would close it out. Nice spin move, the hook. And what does Maverick Balmer do?
Dunks the basketball.
He likes to throw it down, big fella. He had 18 points. AC wins 63-54.
Yeah, we knew they could come out and play good in stretches, but we kept after it. Did what we had to do. That was one of our main goals throughout the season, was to win the conference, and we did it. 7-0.
Like we told the kids, we need to play 32 minutes of basketball tonight. We knew they'd make a run. Warner played really well for them tonight with a lot of points. We thought if we played hard for 32 minutes, we'd eventually be able to pull away a little bit. Unfortunately, in the fourth quarter, we did that tonight.
And Adams Central hosts Blackford tomorrow. South Adams plays Winchester next Tuesday.
Coach was sweating like me and Bob Knight, you know? Oh, hey, that's
The lights are hot. The lights are hot.
Looking to extend their perfect season. Spartans coming in with a 19-0 record. First quarter, Nick Gamble down on long distance. Homestead up 10. Second quarter, Stephen Halstead. He'd have a huge game. He gets the lane right there. Then it's Reggie Blackman stopping, popping, hitting in the lane. And it was just a 32-31 Homestead lead at the half. Pick it up now in the fourth, Nick Gamble. Late with a tough basket there. Homestead by 1. Now up by 3 with 20 seconds left when Halstead buries the 3 to tie it at 60, and that would send it into overtime. In OT, Snider looking good. Blackman with the lay, and how about Halstead? Watch where he is on this 3. You don't even see the stripe in the shot. He drains it, and then young Mr. Robinson would lay it up right here as Snider. Oh, hands Homestead its first loss of the season, 71-66 in overtime.
The whole game plan before the game, the whole thing was that they might be better than us every other night, but we just have to be better than one night, and that was tonight. The seniors came up big. It was senior night here. All of them came to play. 2 of them were sick. It was just a good win together.
They're going to drive. We know which 2 are going to drive. Help on them, recover, and then box out when other guys take the shots. And we got through tonight. It was a signature win for us. What we needed going into sectionals, and I think we're starting to peak again like we did last year, right at the last right time of the year.
Homestead is at Northrop next Tuesday. Snider's next game at Marion next Friday. Big game over in Kosciuszko County. Bishop Lures, only their second game without injured star James Blackman Jr. They were taking on Warsaw early on. Colin Sturzenberger for 3, and Lures up early, but Warsaw passing the basketball well. Rhett Kessler to Lucas Gross, who's got those family ties. He lays it up, and Lures up 2 early on. How about Warsaw's Jordan Kuhn with the putback? He had 20 to pace the Tigers. Lures fast breaking, though. Kendrick Mullen to Dwight Richards. Lures up by 3 late in the first, but Warsaw's Jared Bloom with a bucket there, and it's Warsaw over Lures by 10, 53-43 the final.
Let's head down to Ossie. Norwell ranked 6th in 3A. The Knights hosting Woodlan, and we got to this one a little late, but we still got a few highlights. Cole Shum to Brent Bales. The long 2 is some of the Knights' 6th men getting in, we'll call them. How about that? As time would expire in this one, Drew Shively, nice little spin move up and in for the Deuce. Josh Van Meter leads the way for Norwell with 21 points. They're now 16-2 on the season. Big win, 101-60 the final.
Out at Heritage, Concordia finished second in the SAC. Cadets facing a Heritage team that lost 4 straight. That was Blake Dawson early. How about Ryan Gross to Mark Rogers? Rogers had a team-high 13. Ryan Gross, well, you know what? This time he decides, I don't need any help. I'll take it in myself. He had 7 Thomas starts, working the paint, having a solid season for the Cadets. He had 11. Heritage coming back with Brenton Lockett on the nice drive. Later, you're going to see Will Knapke with the bucket, or rather with the pass to Nate Scheinman all alone, but too much Concordia in this one. They win 65-49.
Let's go down to Decatur. Belmont hosting ACAC tournament champ Bluffton. Good start for the Braves on the night. Peyton Selking dropping in the three-pointer. Bluffton answers right back with a guy named Chandler Pribble. It's not his home court, but he gets the home court roll. He would have 13 on the night, and then Tanner Karate steps out. He hits 3 of his 9. Belmont hanging around. Nick Filling, 2 of his 11 points, but Bluffton and big man Keith Cochran with 11 points. Bluffton gets the win, 60-50.
All right, coming up in the zone, Logan Irwin looks to add to his total of over 2,000 career points. It's Whitco hosting Wayne. We're going to make the trip to South Whitley.
And plus, Carroll taking on Northside in a game that includes 2 of the country's top freshmen. Those highlights and plenty more coming up next in the Highlight Zone.
We want